Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix this error, that is crash dump sending utility. So if you're receiving this error with the game, then please follow the steps shown in this video. Now the first step is to restart Steam. So go to Steam, click on exit, and once the Steam is closed, open Steam once again and then launch the game. Still not working, restart your computer. Do not ignore this step. Just restart your computer, and after the system restart you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to, when you launch the game for the first time, it takes time. For me it took around 5 minutes to launch the game. So when you launch the game for the first time, just wait for a few minutes, and then till the time you are waiting, do not click anywhere. Just launch the game and just wait for a few minutes, and then you should be able to launch the game. Next step is to install the game to SSD. Now over here, if you go to store page, here you can see it is required, SSD is required. So if you're using HDD, try to install the game to SSD and then check. Next step is to end Epic related process in Task Manager. So make a right click on the start menu and then go to Task Manager, and then go to the process tab. Now if you find anything that says Epic Games Launcher or Epic Online Services, then you have to close it. So over here, if you see any Epic Online Services, you can just make a right click on Epic Online Services and then click on End Task. And if you see anything that says Epic, just close it and then you can launch the game. Now also, if you find EasyAntiCheat services or any kind of process related to EasyAntiCheat, make a right click and then click on End Task, and then you can launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to, now if you're using any third-party antivirus like Avast, Norton, Bitdefender, McAfee, any antivirus program you're using, allow the game exe file to your antivirus programs. Now for example, I'm using Bitdefender. Now you can go to protection and then you can go to, or you can, yeah, you can go to settings, advanced, or you can simply go to protection, and then you can click on settings. Over here you can see settings option, click on settings and then click on manage exceptions, click on it and then click on all exception, or on the top here you can see at the top add an exception, click on it, and then you can go to the game installation folder. So if the game installed in C drive, open C drive, program files x86. Now open the Steam folder. Now expand Steam apps folder, open the common folder, and here you can see the game, expand game, and you can select all these exes file, select it, and then click on OK, and then click on save. Again click on add an exception and then click on it and go to the same location and do the same thing. Select all the exe file, Steam apps, common, or you can just expand and you can select all these exe file. You can also expand client PC and then open the root bin and then PC. Over here also you will find the exe file if you scroll down. So you have to add this exe file as well. If that does not work, you can simply open the common, expand the common, and then you can select the complete space marine 2 and then click on OK, and then you can click on save. So add the game to the exception, and same goes for if you have any other third-party antivirus, and then you can launch the game. Now if you're using Windows security, then open Windows settings. Now go to privacy and security in Windows 11. In Windows 10 you will have an update and security option. Now click on Windows security over here. Now click on virus and threat protection. Scroll down, at the end you will see manage ransomware protection, click on it. Now click on allow an app through control folder access, click on yes to allow, and then click on add and allowed app. Now click on browse all apps. Now go to the game installation folder. So open the game folder and then select this exe file. Click on open. Again click on add an allowed app, browse all apps. Select this exe file, click on open, and then again click on add an allowed app. Now click on browse all apps, open client PC, root, bin, PC, and then select this exe file and then click on open. Now type in control panel in Windows search box and then go to control panel. Click on system and security, Windows Defender Firewall. Now click on allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall. Click on change settings to the top. Click on allow another app. Click on browse and then go to the game installation folder once again. Open the game folder. Select this exe file. Click on open. Now click on add. In my case, it is already added. Again, click on allow another app. Click on browse and then select this exe file. Click on open. Now click on add. Again, click on allow another app, click on browse and then open client PC, root, bin, PC, select this exe file and then click on open and then click on add. In my case, the game is already added, so I have already added the game. So once the game is added, now you can launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to run the game from the game installation folder. So you can go to the game installation folder, make a right click on the game, select manage, now click on browse local files, and over here you will see the game exe file. Make a double click on the game exe file over here. So instead of launching the game from Steam, now you can launch the game from here and then check. If that does not work, you can make a double click on this exe file, make a double click, launch the game and then check. If that does not work, open client PC, root, bin, PC, and then you can use this exe file. So make a double click on this exe file and then launch the game. Now still not working, make a right click on this exe file, select properties and then go to this tab and then put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game from here. Make a double click, launch the game. If that does not work, go to properties once again and then go to this tab and then put a check on run this option and then select Windows 8, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game from here. If that does not work, you can select Windows 7 over here, hit apply, click on OK, and then launch the game from here. Still not working, put a check on disable full screen optimization, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Still not working, go back and then do the same thing with this exe file. So make a right click, select properties and then again put a check on run this program as an administrator, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game. If that does not work, put a check over here, select Windows 8, hit apply, click on OK. If that does not work, select Windows 7, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game. If that does not work, put a check on disable full screen optimization, hit apply, click on OK. Now you have to launch the game from here. Do not launch the game from Steam. Try to launch the game from the game installation folder once you make these changes. Still not working. So when you put a check on all these boxes, if you face any problem, if it's not working, you can uncheck these boxes. Hit apply, click on OK, and then open client PC, root, bin, and then open the PC folder. Now select this exe file, go to properties, and then again uncheck all these boxes. And then make sure you hit on apply, click on OK. Now follow the next step. Now the next step is to now open run box and copy this command. This command is provided in the video description. And then you can just type in run in the Windows search box and then open the run box, paste over here percentage appdata percentage backward slash EasyAntiCheat without any space. Now click on OK. Now before you delete this EasyAntiCheat folder, just go back and you will see EasyAntiCheat over here. Just create a backup for this EasyAntiCheat. So copy this folder and then you can maybe paste it to the desktop. Now once you have a backup over here, now you can delete this EasyAntiCheat folder. You can make a right click and then you can click on delete. Now once this is deleted, now you can launch the game. During the launch, when you launch the game, it will install EasyAntiCheat. So no need to worry about EasyAntiCheat. When you launch the game, it will install EasyAntiCheat. So over here you can see it's installing EasyAntiCheat. Now you can check. Now still not working. Then you have to restart your computer once. once you delete this EasyAntiCheat, you can restart your computer and then launch the game and then check. Next step is to disable VPN. So if you're using VPN, you can close VPN, disable VPN, and then you can check. Next step is to turn off Steam overlay and turn off Steam Cloud. Now for this, make a right click on the game on Steam, go to properties, and over here you can see enable the Steam overlay while in game. If this is on, you can turn it off. You can even turn off this cloud save. Just check it once. I'm not recommending that you turn it off, but you can try this. You can turn it off, launch the game. If that does not work, then you can turn it on. So you can check it once and then check. Now the next step is to close all the other overlay application. Like if you have this overlay on in Discord, you can go to Discord settings, go to overlay and turn off Discord. If you have GeForce Experience, turn off overlay, go to settings and go to in-game overlay, turn it off. If you have any other overlay application, close all the overlay application and then launch the game. Close all the overclocking application. Like if you have MSI Afterburner running, so make sure that you close MSI Afterburner. If you have revert tuner, many players are facing the problem revert tuner error, so you can update your revert tuner. If you're using revert tuner, you can update it to the latest version, or you can simply close revert tuner and then launch the game. Now if you have any kind of third-party application or services running, close it, including your browsers and any kind of third-party application. Now the next step is to unplug external devices from the computer. So if you have HOTAs, wheel, pedals, or any kind of external devices which you're not using, if you have any kind of additional, like if you have any USB adapter connected, dongle connected, disconnected. If you have any kind of extra controller, sometimes we have extra controller connected to the computer, disconnected. Try launching the game on single monitor. Close all the overclocking application, like I already told you, close MSI Afterburner, revert tuner and all that. Also, if you have undervolted your computer, remove the undervolt and then launch the game. Next is to rename game folder in app data folder. But when you rename the game folder, you will lose all the game progress and you have to start everything from scratch. So you will lose the save game progress and the saved settings. So if you agree, only if you agree, you can rename this app data, like game folder in app data. So you can open File Explorer on your computer and then go to this PC, open C drive. Now open the users folder. Now open your username folder. Now open app data folder. If you don't see app data on the top, click on view, select show, and then put a check on hidden items, then open app data folder. Now open the local folder. Now over here you can see this folder, Saber folder. Open this folder, Space Marine 2, or you can simply make a right click on Space Marine 2. If you want to create a backup, you can always create a backup. You can copy this folder, maybe paste it to the desktop, and once you have the backup, you can now rename this folder. Make a right click and then you can click on rename, and then you can rename it whatever you want. So I will rename it as .old. Now you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to perform a clean installation of a graphics card driver. So if you have NVIDIA card, go to NVIDIA website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for NVIDIA. So go to NVIDIA website. Now on this website, make sure that you select your series, select your graphic card over here. Now once you select your graphic card over here, make sure that you select the right operating system and then click on find. Now once you click on find, you will see this page. The latest one, the latest driver will be on top. So right now it's 560.94. Now click on view over here and then click on download. And once the download is complete, you can run the exe file. Once you run the exe file, you will see the screen. Click on agree and continue, and then select custom option over here. Now select next, and then put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Make sure that you put a check on perform a clean installation and then click on next. And once the installation is complete, then restart your computer, and after the system restart, you can launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to, if you're able to launch the game, then you can try this step. Now you can skip this step if you're not able to launch the game. If able to launch the game, then when you are launching the game, when you are running the game, avoid using alt tab. Do not use alt tab. This is causing crashing for many players. Disable crossplay. Set resolution to 1920 into 1080p. And turn on VSync. You can first of all turn it on and then check. If that does not work, you can turn it off and then check. Switch to full screen and then check. If that does not work, you can switch to window mode and lower down graphics setting. So only if you're able to launch this game, you can try this step. So launch the game first. Now once you launch the game, you can go to settings and then go to video. Now first of all, try full screen mode. So select full screen. Now if the resolution is set to 4K, you can try 1920 into 1080p and then check. If that does not work, you can even lower it down more. Now if full screen does not work, you can try window mode. Now scroll down. Now if the VSync is off, you can turn it on, apply the settings, then check. If that does not work, you can even turn it off and then check. Scroll down. Now FPS limit, I will not set it to unlimited. You can set it to maybe 120, 90. I will set it to 60. Now if the quality preset is set to ultra, in that case you can set it to high. You can even set it to medium. I will set it to medium. And then over here you can see cloth simulation. If this is set to ultra, you can set it to medium, or you can even set it to low. Now apply the settings and then you can check the performance. Now there is one more important thing. Go to settings once again and then go to game and then scroll down. At the end under network, you will see crossplay. Now if the crossplay is on, you can turn it off and then apply the settings and then check. Now the next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then click on graphics settings. Now click on browse over here and then go to the game installation folder and then open the game folder. Select the game exe file and then click on add. Once the game is added over here, now click on options, select high performance over here. Now click on save. Again click on browse over here. Go up, click on browse and then you can open this client PC, root, bin, PC, select this exe file, click on add. Now again, once the game is added, click on options, select high performance over here. Now click on save. Now you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to verify the game files. Now this is important, do not ignore this. So go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, go to install files tab and then click on verify integrity of game files. Now once click on yes to allow, and once the verification is 100% complete, now you can launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to install Visual C++ file. For this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Now on this website, you will see Visual Studio 2015, 17, 19 and 22. You have to download the x86 file and x64 file. So scroll down and here you can see x86 and x64. You have to download both the files. So click on it. Now run this exe file. Now if you see the repair option, click on repair. You might see the install option. So if you see install, click on install. In my case, I have already installed it. It's telling me a system reboot is required. So it's telling me to restart my computer. So please ignore this error message and let the installation complete. Now download this x64 file. Again run this exe file. Now again, if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, click on install. It's already installed in my case. And once both are installed, you will see a restart option. Make sure that you restart your computer. Restart is a must after this, and after the system restart, you can launch the game. Now the next step is to update Windows to the latest version. This is important. So go to Windows settings, go to update and security or Windows update, and then click on check for update. Now once all the updates are installed over here, now restart your computer, and after the system restart, you can launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to increase the virtual memory. So to increase the virtual memory, type in view advanced system settings in Windows search box and then click on view advanced system settings and then click on the first settings and then go to advanced tab and then click on change over here and then select the drive
So uncheck the box which says automatically manage paging file size for all drives. Uncheck this box and select the drive where the game is installed. So select the drive, and then once you select the right drive, now put a check on custom size, and for initial size it's 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings. You can go to system and then go to about, and total RAM in my case is 16 gigabyte. So you can calculate accordingly. In my case it's 16 GB, so I will calculate as per 16 GB. So, and first of all we have to convert 16 GB into megabyte. So we will open calculator, so type in calculator in run box and then click on OK, and over here uh, it's 16 1.5 into total RAM. Total RAM in my case it's 16 RAM 16 GB. So 116 into 1024. 1024 is actually 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. So 16 GB in megabyte will be 16384 into 1.5. 1.5 into total RAM. This is my total RAM in megabyte. Now 1.5 into total RAM that is into 1.5. So in my case initial size is 24576 and maximum size is 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM in my case that is 16 gigabyte. I have 16 gigabyte of RAM. So 16 into 1024. I have converted this in megabyte. Now that is 3 into total RAM. So total RAM is this much into 3. That is 49152. 49152. 4915152. Now click on set over here. Then click on OK. OK. Apply. OK. OK. Now restart computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this.
Now the next step is to update the system BIOS. So go to your system manufacturer website. So if you have a Dell computer, go to Dell. If you have Lenovo, go to Lenovo. So go to your system manufacturer website, select your model number. Make sure that you select your computer and then update the system BIOS. Now during the BIOS, before you update the system BIOS, in case of laptop, make sure battery on your computer is more than 10% and the AC adapter, the charger, is connected to the computer. During the BIOS update, your system will restart. Do not unplug the power cable when it's updating the system BIOS. After the BIOS update, log into the computer and then launch the game. Now if nothing is working, the last step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to different SSD. Now first of all, uninstall the game. Now for this you can go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select manage and then click on uninstall. Now after the uninstall, go to the game installation folder and then delete the game folder and then restart your computer and then install the game to C drive. So if the game is installed to another like D drive or any external drive or E drive, in that case try to install the game to C drive, that is SSD drive, your C SSD drive, and then check if the game is already installed to C drive. In that case you can try to install the game to another SSD and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to get the game running on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.